Okay, so let's rotate this around here. So I'm going to rotate 3D. And I'm going to go like that. And I'm going to do the next one. And I'm going to flip it to there. And then I just have one last one left. Oop. Now you notice the issue with this is because I had a hyperbolic surface, we have lots of problems here and it's not actually working. So you see the issue with hyperbolic surfaces. So I'm going to go through the process of creating a pattern that doesn't have a hyperbolic surface, or a poly surface that doesn't, and go through the whole process one more quick time. So I'm going to create a box. I'm going to turn on my gumball and I'm going to choose edges, and I'm going to just go ahead and change a few edges here. And this time I'm going to make sure it remains planar. And I'm just going to move one more here and let's make sure it stays planar. Let's just move one more. Okay, now I'm going to unroll this surface. I'm going to explode no, labels yes, hit enter. And so if I turn off all these existing information, you'll see here that there's the surface. I'm going to turn on my pattern that I created, which is there. I am going to ungroup and regroup my labels and put them on a new layer so I can hide them. Now I'm going to select just my pattern and I'm going to scale it to fit my new form. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is move it. I'm just going to go ahead and rotate this here off the center point. And I'm going to mirror it just to keep getting new results. I'm going to copy yes. Select that info and I'm going to move it. I'm just going to copy it up and rotate. Just sort of move that info in place. So now I've got the new pattern here. And now that that's accomplished, I'm going to split. I'm going to hide this and my curves. I can get rid of all that information because I don't need it. And now I am going to, now that I have a planar object, I'm going to copy this over and this. And now that I have those, I can turn my labels back on. And now what I need to do is orient this object to the bottom plane. So our bottom plane is going to be here at the 0, and there's 0 there. And so what I need to do is 0 is there, so I need to orient this object. First things first is let's rotate this object and hope that it's the right direction now. And let's orient, and I'll choose reference point 1, reference point 2, target point 1, and target point 2. And now it's oriented itself onto that surface. So I'm going to go ahead and explode, and let's go ahead and rotate 3D our first side, and let's make sure that it is on there correctly. And you can see when I put it up there that it's actually, it looks like it needs to be mirrored. So that situation tends to happen a lot when you unroll surfaces, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and just mirror this plane, delete the old one, and let's reorient ourselves here. So I'm going to orient again, reference point 1, reference point 2, target point 1, and target point 2. And I'm going to rotate the object around because it's not in the right direction, and go ahead and just move it into place. Now I can explode this and rotate 3D, and it looks like it's falling on the surface correctly now. So now I just need to do that with the rest of this information, so I'll go ahead and rotate all of this three-dimensionally. And deselect and do the process again. Make sure to use endpoints in order to achieve this quickly. And I'm going to fold this downward, snap to the endpoint, and then I'm going to use this last axis here to rotate this into place. So now, without having any hyperbolic surfaces, I was easily able to rotate this into place. So if I turn off the object, now I will just have my unfolded surface here with my applied pattern. And so now I know that I need this shape here to be mirrored in order to have it in the right directionality for when I laser cut.